Now, question number 2. Now, I've learned more from my worst investments than I have from my best investments. So I want to ask you, Bernadette, what has been your worst investment?
Okay, I'm not going to call this an investment. I'm going to call it a decision, but it's the same thing. So I did my first small development, like probably about 30 years ago, and like everything wrong, was taking the kids to school, saw this house down the road, thought it had demolition potential, bought it, demolished it, turned one into two. And so when we came, we intended to sell them, and when we came to go to market, I don't know, no market dies like the Adelaide market does, because we're in Adelaide at the time. Anyhow, we couldn't get our price for them, and because I'd done no research, we just thought this was a good thing to do. And in the end, we pretty much fire saled them. We sort of covered the cost, and the reason we did that was because we're about to have our 4th baby, and this is just so bad. I just really, shouldn't be admitting to it. But anyhow, we're about to have our 4th baby, and we needed a new car, and I can't stand debt on that sort of stuff. So I wanted to pay cash for the car. And so we had to sell the apartment, the 2 villas, in order to be able to do that, or so I thought. And so as a result, like, it was just so stupid. And now when I look back on that, we could have easily refinanced it. And, you know, even if we had have negatively geared those properties, we could have easily held them. And of course, in the years following that, they went up exponentially, and because they were really nice. And
it pays not to look back at some of the properties you've sold in over time, and don't go on RP data and see what they're worth today. It doesn't make you feel very good.
That doesn't upset me so much as what the reasoning behind it.
Right.
And, obviously I've learned a lot since then, but at that time I was so naive and knew nothing about, finance and all the tricks of the trade, which obviously I do now. So it annoys me, but that would be the worst thing I've ever done.